Because the last thing you want to teach a kid is do what's right at home, but when you're around other people, do whatever it takes to fit in. Because eventually fitting in might involve drugs or alcohol or other things that you don't want them to do, right? So teaching them that it's okay to be different, that we do the best we can based on what we know, and that we stick to our ethics and our morality and what it is that we stand for and believe in, no matter what. And not only are they going to get their health back, but they're going to be even better adults.
For maybe a parent listening that, their kid is pre-diabetic or has migraines or has some struggle, obviously that there's a different layer of complication there. What would you say to a parent that is maybe trying to help a kid that's struggling?
Yeah, that's the one that breaks my heart the most. And I've treated kids as young as 2 who are addicted to chicken nuggets and candy, right? The good thing about kids is they're really resilient and they tend to bounce back. They are creating new cells every day, right? They're growing and they're incorporating nutrients. I mean, they're literally being created out of their food every day. And what I tell the parents, because a lot of times they feel a lot of immense guilt, once they've learned my stuff and they've realized what they have to do and they realize that the way they fed their kids was wrong, but they didn't know better, right? That they explain it to their children too and say one of the best lessons you can learn in life, and I believe this is true, is that when you learn better, you do better. And I did the best I could until now, but now I've learned better that actually dairy is hurting you and it's causing you to be overweight and have the diabetes, right? That it's the dairy that's causing your asthma, right? That it's the animal products and the processed foods that are causing these other illnesses that you've been struggling with. Now that I know better, I'm not going to let that happen anymore. I'm going to take better care of you and me too. And we're going to do this together. And you do it as a family and you say, hey, if you're having cravings, let me know. We'll go for a walk. We'll play games. We'll distract ourselves. But we're going to stay committed to what matters and really committed too. I mean, kids, I also do a lot of childhood development, or I did. Kids don't have the ability to see kind of shades of gray and things. They're very black and white, right or wrong. So you can't make it like at home we eat this way, but at a birthday party, eat whatever you want so that you can fit in. First of all, you're going to undo the good stuff. Second of all, your kids will not believe you that something's bad for them if you let them have it sometimes. So if you want them to believe you, it has to be, this is good, this is bad. That's how kids' minds work. And I always tell them, listen, you're going to make your kids really bulletproof when it comes to peer pressure down the road, because the last thing you want to teach a kid is do what's right at home, but when you're around other people, do whatever it takes to fit in, because eventually fitting in might involve drugs or alcohol or other things that you don't want them to do, right? So teaching them that it's okay to be different, that we do the best we can based on what we know, and that we stick to our ethics and our morality and what it is that we stand for and believe in, no matter what. And not only are they going to get their health back, but they're going to be even better adults. They're going to be more successful adults because they're not going to be as susceptible to listening to what other people say or falling prone to peer pressure. But you got to do it. You got to do it. I mean, even the people I see now who they're sick, but their kids are still healthy or seem healthy. I always tell them, your kids have your genetics. You can't reverse your disease and keep feeding them what you're feeding them, because they are going to get sick. And then it'll be your fault that you didn't do something about it. You can't do that. You have to take action. So yeah, to save the kids, we got to do it. We have to do better for them.